Alam Katama, Ethiopia, is where the second series of operations of blind people takes place. It was chosen randomly because of the hospital, which is the condition of conducting the operations. The rather new hospital appears to be much better equipped than the one in Lalibela. Before our departure, I find pieces of information about it, and I learned that during the Great Hunger in Africa between 1985-87, the Polish Squadron of Humanitarian Aid had a base there. Then I realized that after 25 years, the Polish come back with a different aid in different times. A simple twist of fate? It's not far to Alam Katama, but Ethiopia is one of the remaining places where it's safer to measure the distance in time than kilometers. After the arrival to Addis Ababa, this time with no obstacles, we go through the customs clearance and carry in a couple of thousand operation masks, gloves, aprons and gowns. We head towards a monastery where a Polish nun is the Mother Superior. Unlike last year, we don't give our medicines. Instead, we ask what they need most. We buy the necessary things and leave some masks from Poland that we were provided with by a company from Bielsko-Biała. Those gifts made happy both the nuns and a couple of hundred of their patients. We arrive on Sunday, install a microscope and surgical instruments in the hospital. We carry out first selections of the people in need. The next day, we notice that the microscope falls down automatically. We need to go to the hospital in Addis and borrow a new one. A lot of people came. Each case is different. Each has its own story, its own drama. For example, a father of 4 comes and cries with his blind eyes and begs to make him a human so he can see his children. We begin the operation, but it lasts only till noon because suddenly they shut off the electricity. Nerves, anxiety, what to do? The crew is in the middle of an operation with tool in someone's eyes. Gemachu gets a headlamp from us and proceeds with the operation, relying only on the headlamp. We go to the hospital's management and ask what's just happened, and we learn that there will be no electricity every day from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. Luckily, there is a power generator that we can rent, and we immediately sign a contract including fuel and crew provision. From now on, we proceed with no obstacles. We pick a boy about 7-8 years old who came with his father. I will never forget his face and his efforts to show that he can see something on one of his eyes. as if he felt that his chance is running away. It appears that he has some kind of mechanical injury that happened a couple years ago, and the wound has scarred up and now it's too late for the operation. One day I'm accosted by a lady with a small child. I ask Bezu to translate what she is saying. It appears that she is a widow, HIV positive, without any money to live. After confirming this information, we write down an agreement in which we agree to pay the annual rent, buy 1 year's supply of injera flour, wood, oil and some basic needs. Sometimes it's really not expensive to save someone's life, just $4 a month. This year campaign was enlarged by eye checkup, and probably this element will be continued because there are Polish eye doctors who will examine the Ethiopians and will produce and give away glasses to them. This year's campaign and the one from the previous year were a success. Thanks to them, almost 500,000 Ethiopians could see once more.
Polska biało-czerwony. Biało-czerwony.
Biało-czerwony.
Polska biało-czerwony. ነጭና ቀይ ማለት ነው። የአርማው ስም ማለት ነው። Polska biało-czerwony. Polska biało-czerwony.
Polska
Czerwony.
biało-czerwony.